did nothing at all.
You got a warrant for your arrest. Hey, mama.
Hey, I love you, bro. Hey, you so smart.
I'm gonna tell you right now, do not touch me. I'll tell you right now, do not touch me.
Oh, we're going to a dispute between, it sounds like, a tenant and a landlord. Ongoing. Tenants had several calls against her from other neighbors complaining about her. Cover this. And I guess the landlord's trying to kick out the tenant. We have a lot of history with her. She's got about 4 kids. I guess she's staying there tearing up the house and causing disturbances in the neighborhood. And now they're arguing with each other. She's saying that he turned her air off. So sounds like a bunch of childish antics. And here's one of our reporting parties, I believe, the tenant, who I've arrested for child abuse, nonetheless.
You're destroying my life, brother.
All because my kids are in the
She
house.
sits here and look at my house.
Oh.
I never touched her, bro. Never.
Alrighty, one at a time.
And now we're on TV.
But she's nuts.
No,
One at a
he's
time.
drunk.
One at a time. Hold on. Please. Jesus.
I'm gonna let you talk to him first, but I gotta go inside and check on my kids.
Go on ahead.
Because she's killing my life, dude.
All right. Landlord, right?
Yes.
What's your name?
No, this is my house.
It's your house.
She ain't no renter. She ain't paid nothing.
How long has she been
Nothing to do
staying
with
here?
it. Now I got this one too on my side. This chick has been staying for like 12 days.
Who are you?
I live here. I live here.
Yes, she
I
does.
just haven't been for 2 weeks.
Left your door open.
I'm sorry.
Left your door open.
I can hear you.
Left your door open.
Oh, that she's gonna take over and drive. Oh, we got like 3 years.
But this chick right here
Yeah,
is
no,
ruining my
it's
life.
all bad. It's all
She's
bad.
destroying
Okay.
my house.
So how long has she been staying here?
Like 12 days.
Okay, and you let
But
her
at the
stay
same
here because
time,
of why?
No, their CPS tell me they're
let me
doing
explain.
everything for her to get out.
Yeah.
Well, how's she?
Communication.
God damn! Everyone talking at the same time.
I'm sorry.
Because I'm mad. You gotta understand what she's doing in my life.
When did she move in here? Why did she move in here?
Because she had nowhere to go. So
Okay.
I told her,
Stay for 1
you
or
got
2
a day or two.
Who moved?
She said
Who
she
moved
got
her
a-
in here?
I moved her in because she said a day or two she's going to Vegas.
Okay, she's been here for 12
Just
days.
sitting there putting furniture in my.
All right, cool.
in
So
my
she's been here for 12 days.
garage. It's no
You're
good,
upset with
man.
her because the kids are destroying the house and she's
They
messing the
are.
house up and
They're
everything.
killing my house, dude.
All right, so you have to get her
Right.
evicted.
And then she's cussing me out, telling me I'm gonna tell the cops you hit me, and she's all kinds of weird, man. I
Okay.
can't deal with that.
Okay.
She sits there and says I'm a pedophile or something. That's just no. I'm not gonna deal with that.
I hear what you're
I'm trying to
saying.
help her, and now she's doing it over.
Oh yeah, sure. You aware of the landlord-tenant laws in Nevada?
Here we go.
So
She's
since
allowed to be here because this and that, and she could destroy your house, every penny you put into it. Her kids are allowed to destroy your house, and we can't do nothing. That's what you're gonna say. I already could tell.
yeah, well, unfortunately, when
They're
she's
destroying my house, bro.
you gotta take her to court for
I,
it.
I spent thousands of dollars on my
restraining order
furniture. I
right
got
now.
knife,
Yeah.
and she destroyed every bit
And
of
the
it.
only reason
She
I wasn't
destroyed
here to
my
help
phone.
is because she
Look at my
basically,
phone, man.
she
She's the one that
basically
dropped my
just took
phone
over.
because she ain't got a phone, and she said her destroyed my
Our
phone.
neighbor from
Look at it
California
the edge.
reported her from California.
Dude, she's
all the way from California.
she's
And
the
it's
worst
same thing.
person.
All right.
CPS
Well, she
worker.
has to get
Worst person
evicted.
in the world.
She's got to get
Evicted.
evicted.
I filed a report on it. She's a nuisance. She needs to be removed immediately.
She has to get evicted.
Kids are crazy.
Yeah, and this
They just
happened,
sit there
that
and
thing
don't
that I
listen.
it literally happened at McDonald's. There's actually recordings there. They record everything.
The what?
Shit,
The
man.
thing that happened to us.
I'm sorry, I can't.
Because he
deal
keeps
with
saying
a
that my daughter
person.
hit him in the face and that's not what happened.
Oh yeah, I did.
She was literally in the playground at McDonald's.
Okay.
And he hit the corner of his eye and it's
And then you called us. Why'd you call us?
Yeah, I called because I don't have a phone, and it's why it was like.
And then why'd you? Okay. What's
I
going
called
on on
you
your
guys
end?
before that.
Can I talk to you over here with my kids?
Sure.
Which doesn't like me because she does drugs. And she tried to get my kids taken. I have a CVS worker you can call. Her name's Tracy.
I know. Me and my partner both arrested you for your kid running down the street.
Yeah, see, I get in trouble. He has a disability, so he does do that occasionally. You know what I mean? But I do have all that situated with them. No, you shouldn't have chest pumped me. I walked to the store and came back.
Nothing.
Right? Because I know when he gets aggressive like this, I just leave. You know, that's why I'm all summer. I leave with my kids. We're not in a situation to sit here and argue with him. But he wouldn't even let me get in the door. I was sitting right here, but he chest bumped me with my daughter holding my other baby in her hands. Yes, you are, because you're drunk, dude. I'm not drinking. You know what I mean? I don't drink. So when he gets like that, I want to take my kids out of that situation. I don't know if you know about my baby daddy. My baby daddy is really, he's crazy. Okay, he's been aggressive. My kids have PTSD.
So what happened today?
Today,
why am
honestly,
I here?
I don't even know why he started acting like that as soon as we walked in the door. It's because he went to court this morning and he had a pint of some vodka. By the time I got back from Dollar Tree, he was acting crazy.
Okay, so what do you want me to do?
Honestly, I just want him to calm down and stop drinking.
Well, I
At least
can't.
with my kids, and like I'm gonna take the kids for a walk right now, because this is what I do when he does this.
I did nothing to nobody, bro. But she's gonna take care
You're
of
trying to
it.
get an air conditioner to move out of the main house
Oh, I
because
did.
he thinks that we're scaring his kids, and his kids are his cats. Okay, he has 3 cats, and my kids have never actually hurt one of them.
So what's the deal with your living situation? Because it's
My
not
living
working
situation
out.
was me supposed to be moving into the garage, but I need to get an AC unit for that. So it's gonna be a studio.
Okay.
And that's what I'm trying to do so I can separate from him because he gets like this, but he's not like that all the time. An hour later, he'd be fine. He called my daughter the N-word.
I never call your daughter that.
Officer,
She
sat there and lied
But he
about
said
it.
to my
She
daughter.
called me a piece of every day.
Ask
Okay.
my daughter.
Called me
Well-
a piece of every
Perfect.
Yes,
day.
you.
Go over there.
Exactly.
Yeah, we go over there.
I know.
You can go to court and get a TPO. He can go to court, get you evicted, get a TPO. But you guys got to figure out something to
I got somebody coming to stay at the house anyways.
to figure
Okay,
it out.
speaker, we get it.
Why are you calling her names?
But she's stupid.
Well, don't be a kid. You're being a
She's supposed to be my
child.
friend, and she
Set
came
an
here trying to get my
example.
kids
Set an
taken, not
example in front of your
realizing I
kids.
had all
Set an
the
example in front of your kids.
Please explain to me. How can she file a TPO when I own the house?
Anyone can
and
file a
all she
TPO.
did
You're
was
listen.
destroy it?
Are you gonna ask me?
You gotta approve it first.
destroyed it.
Hey, Ashley.
Prove it. All
go
you gotta
over
do
there.
is go in the house. You
Damn.
destroyed my house.
Stupid.
Everyone's acting like kids.
just saying.
Holy. Take pictures of everything, of all the damage, okay?
Okay.
And then go down to the courthouse. When you file for a TPO and an
I-
eviction,
Yep.
you can say you also want to do a civil suit against her for the damage.
Exactly.
And then you can take her to civil court for the damage. The judge can rule whatever they want to rule as far as what she owes you for the damage to the property.
All right.
Okay? You go to court, she can plead her case. You guys can go before the judge, and that'll be that. Okay? Anybody, regardless of whether they live here, she can file a TPO on you. Okay? Anybody can file a TPO on anybody.
I'm honestly not drinking. I can calm down.
This is
I'm
getting
not gonna go
I
ridiculous.
don't care about who's drinking. What's going to happen the rest of the day?
She's lying though.
do anything else.
I mean, I have a couple drinks, but you're lying about stuff.
And that doesn't matter. You can drink. I don't care. Everybody just stop talking to each other. How about that? Can we figure that out? If she lives here and she's claiming this as her residence, she's been here for 11 days, that does not need to pay rent, does not have to have any kind of contract or nothing. She's technically a tenant. So per the law, she has to get evicted because she lives here now. Okay? So that has to happen through the court.
Restraining order.
Go to the court.
TPO is
There's
quick.
Robert. Robert.
Huh?
Right there.
Restraining order right away.
Yeah, the court.
Yeah.
I have a baby in the house.
This is my house. She's not paying rent.
And a
She's not
one-year-old
doing
and a
nothing.
three-year-old.
So I'll let you know as far as it goes on your listen. As far as it goes on your behalf, technically you do have to have the AC in here. Listen, unfortunately on your behalf, if you don't want to get in trouble with the court, if she files for the court saying that you violated her rights as far as tenant landlord laws go, and you took the livable conditions away from her with not having AC, it's 100 degrees outside, you can get in trouble in the court. I'm telling, listen, but it doesn't matter. The law doesn't care about that.
But,
The law
so
is poorly
I
written.
Pay for all these kids burning my house.
No, you just gotta have to have AC and make sure that the conditions are livable.
Saying she's burning
Should
my
have handled
house.
this from the beginning.
This is so weird to me. Everything she did is ruin my house. Cuss at me all day.
Yep,
I
and
turn
then
on smoke in my house.
unfortunately,
I
the
turn on
law,
smoke in my
yeah,
house.
I
She
know.
says, "Fuck you."
Unfortunately, the law favors squatters.
Tell me
Okay,
fuck you.
unfortunately, that's how the law works. We don't like it either, but that's how the law works. I'm gonna leave. Okay, I've explained everything to you guys. Go to court. They're still open right now, so go on ahead. Go to court. Talk to the court clerk. Ask them about the eviction process, TPOs, and the civil
question.
process for
Officer, one
the
simple
damage to
question.
the house.
One simple question. Does he have to file the restraining order? Cannot, because I've been living here 3.5 years.
Who owns the house?
Me.
All right. Well,
You do.
Get
My
on it.
stepdad does. But
What about
it's from me?
Whoever owns the house.
My stepdad does. but
As far
he's
as
not
what?
outside. And
You don't want her on your property? What's your address?
1010.
1010? Ashley, listen. Trespass from 1010. Okay?
Okay.
So,
Talk about the baby though, 'cause that's who he is. That goes over there.
well, he said he wants
I
you.
mind him though. It's not like I'm not there.
Okay, he just wants you trespassing from his property over there. All right, so just don't go to 1010. Obviously, you're get cited or arrested for trespassing. All right. Well, that was a mess. Pretty much, the original gentleman, Earl, we were talking to, tried to do a good deed with this female and her 4 kids. And unfortunately for him, the law is set up in a way to where now she has residency at that property since he has let her stay there and establish that as her residence where she lives. So now, since she does not want to leave, he's got to go through the court and get her evicted. So gave him the information for that process. They were both just yelling back and forth and all kinds of nonsense. They both got information, and it's going to have to be on them to go to court and file for the paperwork. But we're definitely going to be back here if they don't, because clearly they cannot figure it out themselves. So see if we come back. If not, hopefully they go to the court and do everything they're supposed to do, and then they can get that handled. So told them all the information, and now we are clearing. Hopefully don't have to come back here today.
Is it flaring back up? Oh.
Nope, I was just talking to I think your neighbors on the phone. So they were just talking about the ones that set the fire, and so I was just coming to see what they're talking about. I guess they moved into these bushes here.
Good morning.
Good morning.
We just finished talking with
Me.
Canada was quick.
I was just driving around over here. I figured.
I'm Charles.
How you doing? Nice to meet you.
That's Annette over the wall.
Hello.
Now this is the area where we were talking about. My neighbor across the street saw the young lady coming through here as if she's looking for another
spot to take up.
To pitch a tent.
Yeah.
This is what I did myself over the last 4 years. Unknowing to look, this is just Mother Nature here, the accumulation.
You cleared up this part here?
I did that because it's growing over, and the pollen from the trees is just contaminating my pool.
Makes sense.
But out in here, I can't imagine that all of this was here when we got here in 2018, as you can see. But she was in here just looking.
Oh, okay.
Do you see a place to pitch your tent? I don't.
They probably try.
And this is, what was that?
I think she's moving something in your yard.
Oh, well, anyway, this is what we're up against. As you can see, the fire was over here. These are the trees that got singed. Another gust of wind
would have taken it all down. Huh?
It would take pressure. My little garden hose don't stand a chance.
Yeah, no. Yeah, you need
wouldn't stand a chance.
the tanker for that. Yeah, it's a lot of brush.
Now, the letters that the county sent out, the code sent out, said they given the company, the owners, 30 days.
To clear all.
If they don't do anything in 30 days, all they can do is write them a citation or whatever. She also told us that they can, if the county would agree, and I don't know what steps, to have it cleaned off, put a lien on this property until they pay the bill to have it removed.
Yeah.
It could take 6 months up to a year.
That's what happens to a lot of the properties. Because if you've been to the auction out here for the land.
I've heard people talk about the land, how easy it is to get.
Well, that's what happens is a lot of times at the auction, because the auction's like an as-is thing. So you got to do your research on the property beforehand, because you could buy a property with a lien on it, and you got to pay all that off once you buy it. But that's what they usually do. So I mean, if it's, I can see the commissioners pushing for it.
Yeah.
Especially with the fire that just happened.
It's unbelievable.
They very well could. Yeah, because what happens is, I mean, if the owners are not paying attention to like their properties and stuff like that, what happens is they'll start getting all these bills, and then usually they'll figure out a way to clear it.
There's 3 properties here, between here. Well, you can't even see the next house. 3 properties. The property closest to him is owned by somebody in Las Vegas. He said the guy has missed 3 court dates. So apparently, I can't imagine why he's ignoring everything. So maybe that property should really be taken away from him. He don't want it.
I'm sure it will be at some point.
These people that own this property, how deep, because the golf course is back here.
Yeah.
They live in San Diego.
Oh, okay.
Can you go through?
Oh, yeah.
Please, be careful. Well, I should be careful. Their shoes out here. They had an electric bike. I don't know where the bike came from. It could have been ripped off. I don't know how you can steal an electric bike. Over here, all of this. Look like it's been here for a while, but they had set up housekeeping up in here.
Yeah.
I mean, real housekeeping.
I'm sure they've been here for a while.
They didn't have any furniture, but they had everything else.
Their socks and shirts and stuff.
And then there was a canister.
Mm-hmm.
And it exploded. And that's what rattled the windows. And then 2 seconds later, poof. And all of that.
Yep.
I should appreciate you coming by.
No worries. Yeah, like I said, I was in the area anyway, so I figured I'd check out, see what to keep an eye on.
Thank you very much.
No worries. Yeah, I'm sure there are probably people that we know. I probably guarantee it. But.
Well, the two guys that ran out, the neighbor across the street, directly in front of the fire, he said one was stripped down to underwear, just as skivvy, and the other one had on jeans and a t-shirt, because when the explosion happened, he must have gotten burned, or his clothes must have caught on fire. So he ran down the street. The neighbor witnessed it. He's in a wheelchair.
Oh.
He said 5 minutes later, he saw him walking back up, going to the house where the girl helped them.
Mm-hmm.
So she's there. She knows exactly who it is and what's going on, but you have no reason to question her, do you?
Right.
No.
So we just kind of into community policing. These people here at this house called. There's a big fire, as you can see, in the rubbish and trees over here. Started by some homeless people on the 4th of July. Almost caught these neighboring houses on fire. The lot that they're in between the homes is vacant. So I guess they've been squatting in these bushes unseen by the other people for some time until the fire happened. They were concerned that they were going to move closer to their house because they had this brush here in front of their house where somebody could set up a tent and kind of hide out in the trees. So they're not here right now. We were in the area while we were talking to them on the phone, so we figured we'd just roll by and just get a look at what they're talking about. That way, during our regular patrols, if we're in the area, we can just kind of stop, pop our head in, make sure no one's squatting over here in this property. But their main concern is that they obviously don't want someone else to start a fire. Usually with homeless people, they have, makeshift kitchens and they smoke or do whatever they do, and they don't care about the environment. So in the wintertime, they try to keep warm. At night, they might try to keep warm, start a fire in the brush, and then we don't want their houses and stuff to catch fire if someone's just out here squatting. So just talked to them real quick, and they're happy to see our faces and appreciated the little chit chat we got. So we'll do some extra patrols in the areas and stuff following their phone call and the fire. And since they're not here now, we're going to clear and see what else we can find.
So we're headed to a trespassing right now involving one of our frequent flyers. He's got a pretty extensive mental health history. It really just depends on the day, what kind of side of him you get, but he has known to be violent in the past. Kind of gamble and see what we get today, but he's been trespassed from the Walbert previously. We'll go and either cite him or arrest him depending on what kind of history he has as far as previous arrests. Sussex Road.
Copy.
How you doing? Are you Aaron? What are you doing, trouble?
Hey, you know Jackie.
Out of trouble, bro.
What are you doing here, man?
I'm about to go home to my false haven. I'm about to go home.
You're trespassed, though.
I know. I met Jackie right here, and I was just going home.
Didn't go inside at all?
Yeah, I didn't go inside.
No. He hasn't been inside.
What's up, Aaron? What's up?
Here, let's go talk over to the car.
How you doing, man? It's good.
You want to walk over to the car with us?
I'll walk over.
Okay. You didn't go inside at all, buddy? Jackie, what are you doing?
I stayed out of trouble like I promised.
Uh-huh.
What you been up to, Aaron?
I live all the way in Mount Florida.
I know where you live with your grandma.
I love my house and my environment,
I know you do.
and that's what I'm heading to.
Yeah.
But the thing that hurts me though is I know that I'm not trespassing from places.
You are trespassed from Walmart.
Walmart? Okay.
Yeah, you don't remember that incident where you had to trespass your
Yeah, I
bus?
remember it.
Okay.
You told me that.
Yeah.
Because, and
Put your cigarette out for me, bud?
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, take a good hit.
Yeah,
put it
finish it out.
Those things are expensive, right?
Yeah.
Sussex.
And I know him. He's a good person.
Yeah.
I ran into you. How Cleveland doing?
Oh, he's good.
I have my bottle of liquor. Well, I take small shots. Okay.
you got? Can I check you? Because if you want to go in my car, you got to make sure you don't have anything crazy on it. Just gonna check you real quick for the car. You don't have any drugs or anything?
Nope.
Put your cigarette out. You're done with it. You're hitting the filter at this point. But I'm just gonna check your lights. Good. Okay. Aliens still bothering you?
No, they're not. They're doing a good job. You know, I'm a very smart person, okay? And I hate the word, like, to be like, you know, not smart, because
I never thought you weren't smart.
And I live all the way in Mountain Falls.
Yeah.
And that's what I'm heading to right now. I have a backyard swimming pool.
I would never leave if I were you. That's nice. How much of that have you drunk today?
I drank almost the whole bottle.
The whole bottle on the way?
So how you been doing?
Good, man. Trying to stay cool. It's
Hey, I
hot out.
love you, bro. Hey, you so smart. Hey, so you had like a scholarship, or because I know you a good sheriff?
Yeah, back in the day I had a scholarship when I was younger. Back when I was younger, man. Hey, I'm just glad to see you not in jail.
I know, because you locked me up the last time you told me to stay out of trouble.
Yeah. You've been doing pretty good. Some drinking in public and hanging out where you trespass. Yeah. You still taking medication?
I don't take medication.
Okay.
I don't do it because, you know, it's my mind.
Yeah. Well, I remember when you were all messed up.
Messed up. And off of the pills, though.
Yeah. Talking about those aliens doing terrible things to you. So.
No, they did good things to me.
Now they're doing good things?
Yeah, now you're doing good things.
That's what I like to hear.
Well, they've been doing good things.
I like to hear that. How's your grandma?
She's doing good.
Yeah?
Don't come back here.
Yes, sir. I won't.
Man, let me tell you, I arrested this dude once on the entire way we're on the jail. He's just freestyling off the dome, killing it. And I was like, this ain't bad. This ain't bad. So when are you gonna start your rap career, bud?
When I get to Mountain Falls.
So
I started it already. Though.
already? You gotta put that stuff online, dude. What's your rap name?
Cartel music.
Cartel Music?
Yes.
That's your rap name? Cartel? Spelled C-A-R-T-E-L?
Yep. You right.
Aaron. All right. You're lucky we like you. You're getting a ticket. Okay? You need to show up for court on this. You understand?
Yes, sir.
I put the Sierra Vista address, so that's what they'll subpoena you to.
Okay.
Don't come back to Walmart, because next time you come back here, I'm gonna have to take you to jail. And your OR release says stay out of trouble.
So you should be going to jail.
You should be going to jail right now, but I'm being nice.
I'm gonna have some. I know you're being nice. Can I ask you a question?
What?
As long as it's not related to.
Okay. I was about to ask you. Do you
No.
have,
Oh
do you
my.
have some,
Not in his pocket.
Not in my
I'm
pocket.
rich, bro. I'm rich. I have a lot of money.
You're rich.
Yeah.
That must be nice.
Well, I mean, you can have grandma take you down to the brothels way down south, and then
Drink your soda, throw it away, and then I'll give you a ride home.
your soda pop,
His bloom pop.
his bloom pop.
Yeah.
Aaron,
I'll take a ride.
you'll take a ride?
Take a ride.
Okay.
I know you will.
Hey, stay out of trouble. Don't come back here, please, because then you're gonna have to go to jail. We don't want to arrest you. All right, buddy.
I love you.
Have a great day. Love you too, buddy. We gambled, and we gambled well. We got lucky. He was in a great mood. We got him his citation for trespassing and got him a ride home, but that's the probably happiest I've ever seen him. Obviously, he's talking about getting some stuff and being a little wild, but any chance we get to not have to go hands-on with somebody is a great day, and he was happy about his ticket and got to go home and continue his search for a female counterpart.
We got a motorist assist here at the tractor store, and apparently a customer here needs a jack, or something. He might have a flat tire. Which I'd love to help him, but I also don't have a jack. So, I don't know. Let's see if we can figure out what to do to help him. What's going on?
Well, there's a cinder block. I don't know if somebody's put it out of the road yet. Over here right past Walmart.
Uh-huh.
And I tried to swerve to miss it, but I guess I clipped the tire and came up and hit the side.
Oh, man. Okay.
The side right here and popped it, and my jack just shot the one I had, so I didn't know if y'all had a jack.
I don't have one in my car. I can give you a ride over here to the Walmart if you want. If you want to go get one, but I don't really have. I don't really know how I can help you.
Okay. That's kind of my worry calling y'all out here is I'll be wasting y'all's time.
It's not a waste of my time. I wish I had a jack to help you. I just don't have one.
I might can call my father-in-law and see if he's got one.
Okay.
Because I'm doing DoorDash right now, so these people are literally coming to pick their food up because my tire popped on the way to their house.
Oh man, I wonder if the store has one.
I just went in and asked.
They don't have one.
They don't have anything. He said he had a rinky-dink one like I do in my car, but I had that halfway jacked up and it literally shot out on me. So.
Yeah, I don't have anything. I don't have another jack or anything.
Okay.
You might. I'll give you a ride somewhere if you want to see if you want to go find one. But other than that, there's not much else I can do.
I gotta sit here and wait on them for a minute to come get their food, so they're coming to pick it up. So.
I got you. Well, call me back and let me know if I can help you if you need a ride or anything like that.
Okay.
All right.
Thank you, man.
Have a good one. So, yeah, the guy he's actually door dashing, and we need to go make sure. He said he hit something out here in the roadway, so I'm gonna make sure the roadway's clear. Anyways, he had a blowout. His tire went flat, and he was asking if we had a jack, but I don't even have a jack in this car. So I was offering to give him a ride somewhere else, if he wanted to go buy one or see if he could borrow one somewhere. But he said he's got to wait on those folks to come pick up their food from DoorDash. So told him if he needs us to call us back, but not much I can do for him right now because I don't have a jack with me. So.
Okay, so we're not seeing him initially at Texas Roadhouse. According to callers, he's been walking around the entire exchange all day, so we're gonna talk to this group of folks, see if they've seen him. Hey, have y'all seen a crazy guy yelling and screaming in the parking lot? That him right there? That's wild. That way? Yeah. Okay, appreciate y'all. Thank you.
Hey, mama.
Okay, so we're gonna see if we can't find him. They said all of them said he went this way, so he may be over here by Publix. All right, so we looked around multiple parking lots all over the Exchange and the Oxford Commons. We weren't able to find them. We do know there is another officer told me that there's a homeless encampment well behind in the wood line behind Publix. My opinion is that if he has gone home to his homeless encampment for the night, that it's probably in our better interest just to let him be. Probably not mess with him and stir him back up, especially if he's having mental health issues. So we're all going to go back in service. If he comes back out again, we'll address it whenever he comes back out, but we'll cross that bridge when we get there.
Responding to an injury accident over here at Douglas and Meridian at the intersection. The reports of one of the firefighters is saying that one of the individuals in the vehicle is trapped. So we just had an officer check out on scene. Obviously this can mean a lot of different things. Fire is really good about removing people that are trapped in cars. We'll do the best we can, get traffic diverted, and make sure everyone gets the appropriate medical attention. We get a lot of these during the day, unfortunately. So we'll get up there and see what's going on.
Are you already out there?
Tell her.
I'm not thinking about it.
Yeah, 16 will be good with 3. 16, Kansas handicap, Charles 5432 on a white Chevy Tahoe. Second one's going to be Kansas 8757, Adam Boyd Robert on a black Toyota Camry. Any of you guys involved in the crash or witnesses?
All I know is I live right there. I heard a noise. I came out, seen this, and I went to help.
Okay.
I was coming this way and just saw the tail end of seeing this white into his car coming in between the trees is what I saw.
Okay.
I can tell you this, when I went to help that gentleman, he did not recognize his name. He did not believe that he was in a car wreck. So he's under the influence.
I'm CPR trained, so that's stop and help. That's fine.
Let me get you a witness statement real quick.
Okay.
And then we'll get these guys started on forms, okay? Was it those two in this black car?
Yeah, I guess so. The juvenile was in the passenger not wearing a seatbelt.
Oh, God. I can go to the hospital with him.
Yeah, I got it. Let's get you out because your blood pressure's low, my friend. We're not gonna rush you.
17, you can clear that call on ring guy. You spoke to her.
What? No, that's why we're
I think he's missing toes for diabetes. I'm gonna go to the hospital with him.
They're gonna end up going too.
Okay, this is in the car.
Okay. She said that she saw him swerving and she's like, what the hell? And then all of a sudden hit her head on.
Where y'all taking him? We'll follow. So we're back to the station after that injury car accident we just responded to on West Douglas Avenue. One gentleman crossed over the center lane and was actually going in the opposing lanes of travel. The woman in the other vehicle was in the right lane of travel but tried to get herself and her son out of the way. She had a child in the vehicle who was approximately 9 or 10 years old. So as she overcorrected, he then corrected back into his lane of travel and we had a head-on collision. Obviously it's a pretty violent and pretty hard impact. All three involved parties went to the hospital. They're all going to be okay. They did sustain some minor injuries. Thankfully everyone's going to be all right and both vehicles were taken from the scene and destroyed. So thankfully we had enough medical personnel, Wichita Fire and Citrus County EMS to arrive at the scene and render medical aid as it was necessary, and the investigation at this point has been turned over to accident follow-up investigators.
So we're getting a call saying that a lady had been told by somebody they're going to start shooting at about 11 o'clock in about 5 minutes. So we're heading to the area where she's saying this is about to happen. Just want to deter it, and if it does start going off, we'll handle business. 31, I'm going to sit close off Pinecrest and Bailey. If 133, you want to roll around with some lights on.
35, 130 might be Caleb Bartell. History of overdoses. Thank you.
So it's about 20 after 11. No shots fired. Officer Terpstra contacted the calling party, and she said a group of 5 individuals were gathered together, and they're like, hey, you need to get out of here. Shots are going to be fired at 11. So really questionable intel, and she was concerned, so she called police. So maybe we prevented something, but we were definitely here to respond to it if we needed to. So we've got officers that are requesting emergency response over an apartment complex. I'm not exactly sure what they're on right now, but they're needing a few officers to back them up.
Yeah, next officer arriving, see if we can get a lift legal out. We've got uncooperative suspect. For the shotgun. Lift legal shotgun, please. We got an occupant in the vehicle as well.
the fuck? I haven't did nothing at all.
You got a warrant for your arrest. Show me your hands. Show me your hands.
I haven't did nothing. Nothing to you people. And y'all can't do nothing to my little brother because he hasn't done nothing to y'all either. And that's the law. And that's the law. Because he had a seatbelt on. And that's the law. Y'all,
you guys are actually, we're searching.
And he's a minor. 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 How am I acting? If you just left your house just going to the store, you can act this way too.
Drop the bag, put your hands up.
Everyone, that's
face away from me.
but they have no right to search me for your arrest.
Put your hands on the back of your head. Do it or you're gonna get tased.
Walk backwards. Come on. It doesn't be like this. Come on. You're being detained. You're being detained. Okay, you're not under arrest. You're being detained. Please just listen. That's it. Okay, you're being detained. Stop.
Leslie, go down.
$31 on scene was last week.
Let go of your phone. Let go of your phone, you're gonna get instructed.
No.
What is already under arrest? I said let go.
Okay, there you go. Under arrest for obstructing now.
Obstructing?
Yep, there you go.
You're under arrest.
I'm not going to no damn jail.
Yeah, you're going to jail.
No, I'm not.
Well,
Hey,
watch.
I'm over to you, so we go to jail. Wait,
No, I'm not.
it's probably on here. I can probably just push it.
What am I going for?
A car. Fuck is he recording?
You got a gun?
Yep.
Cool.
Hey, did they get him yet or no?
No, the other guy? Yeah.
So you have that guy in custody? You ever heard of that? I didn't see that.
They had a firearm.
They had a brown satchel
Okay.
in the passenger seat that has firearm scales, baggies, and residue all over it,
Okay.
and a gun. And there was a little baggie in between the B pillar and the driver's seat. That's really it so far. But I mean, we're gonna hem his little brother up on juvenile possession. So.
Okay. So which one is?
Davon is the
Davon.
driver in my car.
Okay, he's the older brother.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't like to be reported. I don't know why I'm being reported like I'm a criminal. I don't want to be recorded. I know that's a law. I don't want to be recorded.
Okay. Well.
Okay, why is he still recording me?
He stepped back away from you. Okay. Kayvon, before I ask you anything, I got to read you your rights. Okay, partner? That way you're protected and I'm protected. Okay. So you have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you in a court of law. You have the right to talk to a lawyer and have him present with you while you're being questioned. If you cannot hire a lawyer, the court will appoint one for you. If you choose to answer questions now without a lawyer present, you still have the right to stop answering any questions at any time for any reason. Do you understand each of these rights I've explained to you?
Yeah.
Having these rights in mind, you wish to talk to us now?
Yeah.
Yeah? Okay. As I'm sure you're probably aware, my partners have found some stuff in the vehicle. Let's start with the stuff. So how did you guys come by that? There's some baggies, some scales. It's got to belong to one of you two. I'm just trying to figure out whose stuff it is and how y'all got it.
I don't know whose stuff that is because I haven't even had my car.
Okay. So is it your little brother's stuff?
No, it's not my little brother. He just walked to the house to come for me to take him to the smoke shop.
Okay. Who owns the brown satchel and stuff in there?
It's my mother's.
That's your mom's?
Yeah.
Okay.
She drives my car too.
Your mom drives your car? Okay. When's the last time your mom drove the car?
A day ago, but I also let my friends drive the car too.
Okay. Who was the last person to drive a car before you guys?
girlfriend's brother.
Your girlfriend's brother? Okay. Who's your girlfriend? What's your girlfriend's name?
Saray. Saray.
Saray. Can you spell that for me?
S-A. Y'all please explain y'all law to me, because like, bro, I have called all day today. I called the municipal court and I called the 18th district court. They said you have to see a PO on Friday. You have no warrants or no bench warrants. That's exactly what they literally just said to me at 2 o'clock.
Okay. When we go through our record system, they tell us whether or not you have an active warrant. They said that you do have an active warrant. So I don't know who is telling you you didn't, or if you don't, it's possible that there's some mistake through the record system, but we have to operate off that, right? So once we get down to the jail and they go to have it printed off, they'll be able to print it off and read it exactly to you, when it was issued, what the charges are, and what the bonding amount is, okay? That way you can kind of piece it together on what it might be from, okay? That's all I can help you with. I kind of showed up late, so I don't know the whole reason for the stop or anything like that, okay? All right, tell me about the gun, dude. The handgun in the car. Come on, man.
I really do not, sir. I promise you. That's why when they got here, I was literally yelling and screaming to my knees. I do not want to go back to jail. I've been at home with my son. I do not know about no gun.
Okay.
This is the first time I ever been truthful. I do not know about no gun.
Okay. Okay. No idea how that could have gotten in there? Okay.
That is...
Or who it could possibly belong to? Why it would be in your mom's satchel? You know what I'm saying?
I mean, did say she took it from her boyfriend.
Yeah. But you said that it's been in there for who knows how long, right?
Mm-hmm.
So...
I really do not know about this gun.
Okay. Do you know... What's her boyfriend's name?
I don't know her boyfriend's name. You would have to ask her if she's down there.
Okay. Who's this car registered to? Is this your car? Yeah. So you're the owner of the car, you're the driver of the car. So basically what happens is, if no one else is responsible for it, it falls on you. You have to be responsible for everything that's in the car. So if it's not your gun, I'm trying to do my best to figure out whose it is, where it came from, and how it got there. You see what I'm saying? So I'm asking for your help on that.
I spotted this vehicle. We knew that there is a wanted individual that normally drives this car. This individual normally carries guns with him. And again, like he had the warrant. We also knew that his license was suspended and he also had an expired tag. So during my surveillance, I observed him get into the driver's side of the vehicle. There was another male that got in the passenger side. They then left. I called in Officer Hoover and Officer Martinez with our CRT unit. They came around and initiated a traffic stop. The vehicle slow rolled for a block or so. There was a lot of movement in the car. It then pulled up and finally came to a stop at about the 8700 block of East Bedell. We then decided to do a felony level car stop based on his history and the furtive movements that we were seeing. The driver, again identified as our primary target, refused to get out. He then finally got out and again was trying to call on the phone, reaching back in the car, doing all kinds of stuff. And at that point I requested additional officers as well as less lethal options to our location. Finally, he started to comply somewhat. We finally got him back away from the car. And then he again started acting goofy again, so then we gave him verbal commands with the taser. He then finally complied. We were able to take him into custody. Officers then moved up and made contact with the second passenger, or the passenger that was in the front seat. They ended up taking him into custody for obstruct, and upon a search of the vehicle, after they observed what appeared to be a bag, a torn bag with possible or some type of pills inside of it, they conducted a thorough search of the car, and a firearm was located in a leather pouch that was sitting on the passenger seat. It should be noted that one of the other officers that was here on the felony stop saw the passenger try to get out of the car with the leather pouch at the time of the stop. It was instructed to throw it back down. So inside that pouch was a handgun that was stolen out of Arizona. And so these individuals will be arrested for being in possession of a firearm as a juvenile, possession of a firearm as a prohibited person, as well as obstruct, the warrant, the traffic charges, and possession of